Hi, it's Denise here. I've been doing some different things with fills with the gradients, and so I've done this fish, so I thought I'd show you how I did it. So I'll just go to a new, and yes, I'll save the changes. Now I'll get this image here. Yes, I want it in the hoop. So what I did is I started with the tail, and first of all I completed the tail. You can hear plenty of cockies, sulphur-crested cockatoos in the background there. It's late in the afternoon, a beautiful autumn day, and they're celebrating, I think. So with that, I chose the dark blue, and the parameters I did was the direction 50, and I changed the gradient to 20, and the third one down. I put a wave in this, and I left the top one at 0, and the bottom one I bumped it up to 50. You bump it up with the right click on the mouse, and the fill I put in there was wood 1. I don't know why I chose wood 1, but anyway, that's what I did. There it is, and you just apply that, and I'll just show you what it looks like. It has a denser section at the ends, and then these lines, so that's the change in the gradient. Now what I did was come over to the body, get the normal, so I just swing over to that and swing back and just bring out the curve. Now select that with the parameters for that one. I just changed the direction slightly to 5. The gradient I did the same, 20 and 3. The fill I selected scales 2, and I put a wave in there? Yes, I put a wave, and I bumped this one up to 50. So apply, that's okay. I'll just show you, that's how it turns out. It has the gradient up the top, the denser section at the top and bottom. So I'll go back to what I do first is put a join stitch in there. Now I'll go to the tail and copy and paste. What I changed the colour to this aqua sort of colour there, and the parameters I changed to 140 there, 140, and I left it at 20 and 3 for the gradient, and I did a wave 3, and yeah, that's all I did with that one. And as you can see, it's just got this different densities, and it allows the darker blue to come through and gives it a nice effect. I think it looks good. So I'll come over here, do a copy and paste again, and change the colour, put a connection stitch there, and with the parameters for this one, I left it at 4, but the direction at 5. I changed the gradient to 10 and left it at the third one, and I left this one at scales 2. But what I did here is that I changed the scaling up to 150. So apply that one, and that gives you sort of that scaly looking effect and allows the darker blue to come through. So that's that one done. And what I did with this too is, with this one, I created an outline and changed it to red work. And on the body as well. Convert, create an outline, and change the parameter on that to red work. So that's that done. And what I did was put a connection stitch there. Now what I did is I went over to the, no, it wasn't that one. I did the gills. I selected the column and just did an outline of the column. I chose the A and then go to the other side and sweep that in and just bring it in a little bit thinner there. So you accept that one, and what I did is I made that the darker blue, and the parameters I chose the 11 and the 2, and then with these parameters I changed that up to about 75-80 and apply, and that just gives it the squiggle effect. Now with I next went to the fins, completed the one on the body here first, and accept that one. The parameters I selected were, what did I do? I've changed that to 10 degrees. Did I do anything on the gradient? Yes, I selected 10 and 1. And what I did is I picked the diagonal lines. Let's see, is it diagonal lines 2 I did. And I did the random 10. And up to 10. It's fine, and apply. And did I do a wave? Yes, I did a wave. And I left it 0 there, and this one -40. Okay, so that's that one completed. And now I went up to the other fin and did a fill stitch. rotate that up a bit and accept that. And the parameters for this one, I did 20 degrees, 25, that'll do. It's very hard to get it when, especially if you're in a hurry doing it. So the gradient I did 10, and I left it at the first gradient. I did the diagonal lines 2, and is that all I did? I did a wave, and I bumped this one up to 50, and this one minus 50. And the random, I did 10. So that's that one done. Now doing the bottom one, fill stitch again, just trace around it. Right there. You have to make sure you select the right way to go. I think it was this one I did. Anyway, we can fix it. Fine. And then you just close it and select that. Now with the parameters on this one, the direction I did 40, the gradient I did 10 and left it at the first one. The wave I did 50 at the top and minus 50 at the bottom. So this one I just did 5. So that's that one finished. Something's wrong with that one. What's wrong? What I've done is I've done traced it out the wrong way. So what I'll do is I'll put that 1 and 1 0, I mean, in that one on 5. So apply. That's not going to work. Okay. I didn't. The fill I didn't change. Fill. I didn't do the diagonal 2 there. Now change that back to 0 and put this to 5. Apply. Okay, that's a bit better. But you can have a muck around that so that you can change your wavy bits. But anyway, just have fun, experiment. So with this one, the mouth, I just did a line. So I did a curve because he's a grumpy looking fish. And what I did was a sketch, and I just bumped it up to 2 for the width, and it just brought out a squiggly line. And so what I did was change that to black, and then the final thing was the eye. I did a shape and just did an ellipse, bring it out, right click to elements, select that, and the parameters that I did was an auto column. Okay, and so that's completed the fish. So I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.